Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it.
Today, I am going to be doing the stacking flower box from Resin Mold Box. It was in their July subscription. I do have a discount code in my links down below. So if you want to get a discount and get your hands on some subscription boxes or just one mold or two molds, whatever, use that code and save yourself a little bit of money. All right, so I have my eye candy, and what color was this? I didn't see what color this was. I think it was the rainbow blue, maybe? Yes, it was. It was rainbow blue. I have it all mixed up in my Bond Crafter resin, and I am putting that as one of the box portions of this flower. Thought it was a really pretty color, so I wanted to use that in there. And I gravitate towards blues anyway. Blues, purples, black. Love those colors, especially when they all go together well. Alright, I am going around the edges because there will be bubbles underneath this. So tend to those edges. I have my dotting tool and I am just trying to dig around in there. Get in there, get under that lip, because that will be a problem area for you. And for my second layer, I am going to be using Eye Candy's Pachinko, I think it's called. And to me, it kind of looks pinkish, peachish kind of color. So I'm hoping this will go well. I am going to be making this for the lid. And once this is done and cured, I am going to have to use that box portion again for a different color because I am going to make it double stacking with the lid. I'm going to get this one all mixed up, get it poured into my lid, spray with my almost empty isopropyl alcohol. I still haven't refilled that bottle. I'm going to get every last drop out of there. Pour my Pachinko in there. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, as I'm pouring it, it kind of looks more orangey than pink. We're going to have to see how this looks together. That is a really pretty color, but it might not work with my second layer. So, through the magic of YouTube, we are cured and we are ready to demold. These are still a little warm. I couldn't wait. I wanted to get that second box portion going and poured, so I decided to demold even though it was still a little bit warm. But it wasn't bendy, so that's okay. Well, at least I think it's okay. I don't know. Don't do as I do. Alright, the color's pretty. Yeah, that looks orange to me. That has like no pink whatsoever in it. But it's pretty. I already know I'm going to have to redo this. Alright, let's see how the blue looks. This is the rainbow blue from Eye Candy. I don't think I'm going to have any issues with this one because blue is a wonderful color. And this is the section I will be repouring, the box section, so I can have a middle layer. So we'll get this out of there. Try to do it careful. It's not bending, but I still want to be careful because it is still so warm. Roll it back on itself. Seems to be a little bit easier. Get it all up the sides, and then I will squeeze it together to try to break the seal in the middle there. Get that suction released. There we go. We'll get the mold flipped back right way out. Yeah, I like that. That color is really pretty. That is going to look good. This probably not so much. Let's put it together and see. Yeah, that is just too orange. It's not going to work. So Pachinko means orange. Okay, this is what I'm using for the middle box portion. I just want to do a glitter section. And this is chunky glitter. I got it from Michael's. It has pinks, purples, blues in it. Really pretty. Love this glitter. And I was thinking that pachinko matched the pink in this. When I held the bottle up to the resin bottle, I thought it would look good. Not the resin bottle, the pigment powder bottle. I thought the glitter matched really good with the pigment powder, but it does not. Once it's cured, it is completely wrong. But it matches good with the blue, so we're going with the blue. Blue is fine. I am putting some Elmer's glue into my glitter mixture to help suspend the glitter so it doesn't all sink down in there. I have 6 ounces of resin mixed up for the glitter, so I put in 3 drops of the Elmer's glue. And I'm just mixing it around till it's nice and gloopy looking. Kind of consistency of mucus. It's gross, but it works. I spray my mold again with the isopropyl alcohol and I run my fingers around there as usual. Now I'm going to just pour my glitter mixture down into there and we will get this next section going and curing. Get a dome on it and make sure, don't forget to go around that lip underneath those petals of that flower. There will be bubbles in there. This was a little bit harder to see bubbles because I couldn't tell if some of that glitter was a bubble or just a like silver piece of glitter that was just covered in resin. It was a little deceiving, so wasn't too bad. Just be mindful of it, that's all. Get a little bit more resin in there. I want my dome. Didn't want to overflow it as I was going around the edges. Now it looks pretty good, so I'm going to get that put aside. And now I'm going to redo the top. Now for the top, I am using Wisteria Purple. I like the shimmer in this. It kind of has a blue or maybe a different, like darker bluish purple shimmer along with like a purpley pink. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's really pretty though. I should have just left it at that. It's really pretty. Alright, I'm getting that poured into the lid of this stacking jar. Is it a jar or is it a box? It's a box. Yeah. Stacking box. Alright, I'm going to set that aside. And now I need to do a top. Because you want a little kind of ball handle type thing on top of the lid. So I decided I am going to go with this tiny skeleton? It's a skeleton. This tiny skull. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. Bear with me, people. I am doing the skeleton head. I'm filling it with the glitter that I used in the middle portion of the stacking box. Look at me being all correct here. I need just a little bit more resin to finish filling, so I'm going to pour the rest that I have sitting over here. Get that all stirred up with my glitter. I'm going to add another drop of glue into there. And I think, now I didn't tell you because I got distracted, but I put glue in the first portion of the skeleton head as well. So we'll get that filled up, get that set aside, get it all cured up, and I think we'll be good. So I will be back when it's time to demold. Alright, it's time to demold, and let's see if I can untie my tongue to form words. As you see, we have the first 2 portions that I've already demolded earlier, that pachinko and the rainbow blue. I just did the wisteria purple, so pretty, and now we have the glitter section of the stacking box. We're going to demold that and see how that looks. Flip the mold the right way out. Take a look at it. Looks good. Alright, so blue on the bottom. glitter, and then the purple. I think that looks really good. I love the top of that purple. Okay, take a look at the orange. It's orange. We're calling it orange. I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. So we're not using that. I'll have to make something else up so that orange can be used. Now we need to get the little skeleton head out. And we did this in that beautiful glitter that I got from Michaels. And I think this is going to match it really good. So I'll get that. Turn my mold the right way out. Needs a little bit of filing on the bottom, so I'll have to do that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that much better. Look at the top of this wisteria though. That is beautiful. Alright, I need to file this down just a little bit because I do have a little bit of an edge. It shrank a little bit while it was curing. I think it heats up faster with the glue in it, so it might cause some shrinkage. I'm not really sure. Seems like when I use glue, I get more shrinkage. But look at how pretty. Yeah, look at this. I love how that pulled. It is beautiful. I want to put something around the edge of this. So I have my rhinestones out, and I am just going to put some corresponding rhinestones. I'm going to use 3 colors, kind of like a iridescent, where it's got the purple, the blue, and the pink in it. And then I'm going to use a blue one and then a teal colored one. And I think that will help bring out the glitter sections and tie it all together. I am just putting a bead of B7000 around the edge. I have my wax pencil and I'm just going to place them along the outer edge. I'm going to make sure that they're not hanging over the edge of the piece too. So I'll just keep checking them and arranging them as needed. Lining them up, pushing them over, whatever needs to be done just to try to keep a straight row around those outside edges. I wasn't 100% sure either if that's what I wanted to go with. I had broken out some of my flatback pearls and I put some along the edge just to take a look to see what it would look like, and really because they were white it didn't tie in with anything. I had these, but I wasn't sure if I had enough to go all the way around the edge, so I tried just at the inner points. You know, I tried a couple different things before I decided on what I was actually going to do. Alright, I am going to just continue to put the glue around the edge and do opposite colors. I'm using the 3 colors, so I'm just doing the iridescent, the dark blue, and then the teal, and repeating the pattern. So I'm just going to continue to do that all the way around the outer edge, and I'll be back. Look at that. That is so pretty. I love it. Grab the skull head and try to get it in the middle there. I knew it needed some kind of handle to be able to take the lid off, and I really just thought the skeleton head would be really good. I wish I had one of those 3D butterflies, because that would look really pretty on here too. Not necessarily in the color choices that I have chosen for this piece. I think this works really good for what I've chosen here, but I think for future stacking boxes, I think a 3D skeleton mold would work really good on top of here. I just put some B7000 onto the skull, and I'm trying to get it centered, keep it in the center. I'm going to hold it down there for a minute once I get it where I like it, and that should be good. Alright, I would love to hear what you think. Was that an orange color? Did not look pink to me. This is our finished project. I love it. I don't think I'm going to part with it. I think I'm keeping this one too. I'm keeping too many. That is it for me. I will get you some final pictures. Thanks for watching.